What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. So look, y'all, Draymond Green says his 2017 Golden State Warriors would get the Detroit Pistons, the 2004 NBA champion Detroit Pistons. They would get them out the way. They getting up out of there. They would beat them. Now Rasheed Wallace, Roscoe, say hell no, we won't go. Y'all know Rasheed was a key component of that 2004 Detroit Pistons team. He said they ain't losing, it ain't happening. No way, no how. And I see a lot of people on social media agreeing with Roscoe. They agreeing with Rasheed. They like, listen, the Pistons getting them up out the way. Roscoe, Rasheed, the Golden State Warriors of 2017 getting y'all up out of there. Y'all not beating them. Y'all not. I know a lot of people are stuck into nostalgia. We all love nostalgia, including me, right? I love that 04 Pistons team. I love the way how they dismantled the LA Lakers. Right, that series. They did an amazing job. However, the X factor on this 2017 Golden State Warriors team is Kevin fucking Durant. I promise y'all, who's guarding him? I love Tayshaun. Tayshaun, he can do a great job as he can. He's taller than Tayshaun. He's 7 freaking foot and can pull up from 30. This is before the Achilles injury, or whatever injury that was, Achilles. Before that, KD was unguardable. No way, no how. He's bigger, he's taller than Tayshaun. He got a dribble. He can get around you. Again, he can convert 4-point plays. Ridiculous. You got to bring the defense up. And if you want to double KD, guess who's wide open? Steph Curry. If you want to double Steph Curry, guess who's over there? Klay Thompson. 3 of the greatest shooters we've ever seen grace this league. These guys, unlike the LA Lakers team, Lakers didn't have snipers that can get their own shot, create their own basket for real. They had set shooters. On this team, you got 3 guys that can go get their own basket. Really 2. Klay can't dribble like that. You know what I'm saying? He can't dribble like that. But you got Steph and KD who really can dribble and get their own shot any way you want it. That's hard to guard. 04 Pistons had excellent defense. They were a great defensive unit all the way around. They had key components that they made a well-oiled machine. They was like Voltron. This piece here, that piece there, that piece there, that piece there come together. They make a great recipe for disaster, right? I'm stuttering and stuff. But look, as much as I love Big Ben, 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, former HBCU athlete, undrafted guy, 4-time All-Star, NBA Hall of Famer. As great as Ben Wallace's defense was, Ben cannot guard the perimeter, y'all. They're going to have Ben, they stretching the floor on them. Ben had to come out and come guard KD. Draymond ain't no elite shooter. And again, he would smoke Draymond under the basket. But if Draymond staying on the perimeter, Ben was never no perimeter defender like that. Tayshaun was the best perimeter defender. You know what I mean? And Rip could defend too. You know what I mean? But I promise y'all, bro, that firepower that the 2017 Golden State Warriors had, that would take like elite level. That shit hard to beat, dog. That shit is hard to beat. And I'm looking at it like this. I'm eating pizza and shit. But anyway, I'm looking at it like this too. When you think about Rip Hamilton and them coming off them screens, they're like, who gonna guard Rip? And all that. Bro, Klay Thompson, bro. Klay. Especially before injuries, Klay was locked up. Locked up. I saw him cover Kyrie Irving excellently. Kyrie offense just ridiculous. He was getting shots off in waves and corners. I'm like, how the fuck is he getting his shot off? I don't see them 04. They can't outscore. They can't score with Golden State. They cannot. And it's hard to defend them dudes, man. They got too many weapons. Too many weapons, y'all. And then you can't just go tit for tat with them. They cannot. As much as I love Chauncey, Mr. Big Shot, man, what the fuck? No. Yeah, Steph gonna have trouble guarding Chauncey. But what the fuck, Chauncey guarding Steph? No. No, y'all, like I'm telling you, Kevin Durant is the X factor. I can see if he said, 2016 team with just Steph and Klay, but with KD, bro, take the L out of love it. It's over with, man. Again, Ben ain't never had to guard the perimeter. He was always under the basket, which is why he helped to contain Shaq as best as possible. Guys, this wasn't a league where guys were just chucking up threes like this. and you really, really had to guard the perimeter. You had to go run to the three-point line. That wasn't that era, man. You had guys that can shoot, but they were specialists. Dale Curry was a specialist, Steph Curry's father, right? You had what's the boy name? Robert Horry, role playing specialist, right? You had I'm trying to think other snipers during that time period. Kerry, what's the boy name? Kerry Kittles became a specialist to me for real. Kerry was nice in college though, but yeah, you had like guys, you had shooters that were specialists. Guys that they main role, a shooter, his main role was just to catch and shoot. They were not guys that can go and get you 30, 40, 50, 60. Golden State got 3 dudes that can give you 60 points, bro. I think I'm naming a lot of them specialists wrong, too. There's a lot more specialists I'm trying to come to my mind about 3-point snipers from that era, like guys that was on teams strictly for shooting. Kyle Korver was very, very young at that time, so I can't even really name Kyle. I'm trying to remember, like, damn, it's escaping me right now. And I know this shit, too. Godly. But anyway, man, like, you had specialists on teams. Guys that just was there to catch and shoot. Oh, man, though, like, the Detroit Pistons didn't have to really contend with guys who could really, like, who was primarily at the three-point line, find it up. That shit would have wore them out, y'all. It would have, man. Like, and again, Golden State ain't really got to attack you at the paint. Motherfucker, like, did that shit, I don't care. That 2017 Golden State Warriors, that shit was spectacular to watch. I watched LeBron and Kyrie go head to head with them dudes. And this shit was just like, they was giving their best effort, and it wasn't enough. KD can get any shot he wanted to get. And then again, they open it. You want a double. It's opening up shots for Clay and Steph. That shit is hard to beat, y'all. I know we love nostalgia. I know we love, great defensive teams and teams of older times. I love the 04 Pistons. You know what I'm saying? I do. I don't know, I wasn't no Lakers fan during that time period. I predicted that the Pistons would beat them. And they did that. But again, Kobe was not a sniper like that. He could shoot. He can hit some shots. He wasn't no sniper like KD and Steph and Clay. And Shaq, again, under the basket is all right, cool. We contain everybody else, Older Gary Payton. Was Devin George on that roster? I'm trying to remember. Like, you know what I'm saying? Derek Fisher and them, all right, cool. They can, cool. We can contain them. Shaq was a different monster. Ben was a motherfucking dog trying to contain him. Ben really like 6'7". Ben ain't really 6'9". And he guarding Shaq 7'1", 320, 330 pounds. He was a dog. He stayed in that weight room for real. But again, man, it's a whole different thing guarding somebody under the paint. They're running to the line every time. That shit, I promise y'all, I saw dudes run. I remember when 2017 Golden State Warriors team, J.R. Smith was running to the three-point line to defend the shooters and he let them get a layup because he was more scared of them hitting the three. I promise you, I remember that shit. J.R. Smith, I'm just coming back to my mind now. J.R. Smith, it was like, who was it? I forgot who it was on the break. It was like Clay, Steph, and somebody else. And he ran to the three-point line, because he was scared of them hitting the three and gave up the 2 points because he knew, shit, we can't keep giving them threes. We're going to get into a deeper hole we cannot climb out of. That's a scary feeling, man. KD go to the bench, you still got Clay and Steph on the court. Clay and Steph on the bench. KD still in the game. KD go to the bench like, what the fuck? You know they coming right back in. Tayshaun would have got worn out eventually. Tayshaun contained Kobe well. I always say he had Kobe in Sing Sing. He had him on 26 in California in the Cook County Jail. I had that brother in the shoot program. He did. He put the straitjackets on Kobe. But boy, listen, it's a whole different thing. Tayshaun, you got to guard Kevin Durant. Tall as hell, 7 feet, shooting over your ass all the time. Then you got to run and go chase Clay, and you got to run and chase Steph. That shit is hard, man. I got the 2017 Golden State Warriors winning without question. Without question, y'all. Not even a thing.